It's your hostess with the mostest, man. Your big homie, Big Bad, man. Let me get my lighter, my candle. Give me a second, get my lighter. It's your big homie, Big Bad, man. I'm glad we back at it again, man. Another night, another opportunity to do something. Another night, another opportunity to do something positive, man. So yeah, man, we back at it again. I got one of my most, man, this might be one of my most important lives to date. First and foremost, women, if you want to live, come with me. If you want to live, get down. Nah, for real. If you want to live, come with me. I'm gonna give y'all some um, life changing information tonight, man. Y'all know me. If you're not new to the channel, y'all know Big Betty always comes on here to preach to the ladies because I cannot keep watching this shit. You get what I'm saying? Like it ain't. I don't know if I could do anything, but if I don't try, I won't know until I try, man. Like I don't know. It ain't. I can't save everybody. I'm not trying to save all of them, but let me explain something to y'all. I'm watching too many women suffer nowadays. Too many of them are suffering, and it's got to stop. So, first and foremost, let me say this. I'm one of the most misunderstood people online right now because a lot of people, they know what I'm doing. They see me working. They see me grinding. And these are people I know and shit, but they won't support because what I'm saying a lot of times goes against what their regular normal belief systems are. And first and foremost, when somebody steps out their norm and steps outside their box and tries to do something to help people out, I can't tell you how to feel about it because I'm not you, but I'm gonna be honest. If I knew somebody who was trying to help me, wholeheartedly trying to help the whole species of men, women, humanity, I would show them way more support. And the sad part about it is, a lot of people might not understand the importance of my channel. They might not understand the importance of what I do, but it doesn't matter if you understand or not. When you see somebody or somebody who's doing something to better other people or to better somebody, you should support them. So for all my people out there who know Big Betty is doing this and you see me and you know me in my personal life, if you don't support my channel, I don't want to hear shit, because to be honest, I'm one of the only hopes that we have left in humanity. I'm not even gonna lie. It might sound egotistical, it might sound something but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm one of the last hopes we have at survival. So women, if you want to survive, come with me. I'm gonna show you how to survive. Let me play my intro and we're gonna get to this, but please stick around. Come with me if you want to survive. And I know a lot of people, a lot of women are comfortable in their lifestyle. They don't know no better. They don't want to do no better. They're not, it might piss them off to see a black man with curly hair trying to tell them to do better. But let me assure you, I am here for your best interest. Let me assure you, I'm here to save you, to put you in a better understanding of life so you can make better situations, better decisions. That's what I'm here for. So let's get to this this intro, and let's get to it, man. This song right here I'm playing is called I Love You. First, y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that double tap the screen and hit that like button, man. Let's go. Shawty, it's the way you do your thing. Now, shawty, it's the way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the way you calling out my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the things you doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love you, shawty. I love you, girl. At least I think I do. Cause the last time I checked, it was me and you. Got me feeling good. Got me
great, like a warm bath of grandma's dinner plate. Girl, it's hard to explain how you make me feel. Girl, when we met, I remember it was just like a thrill. Roller coaster love, so go and enjoy the ride. I rock your body, baby, front, back, side to side. Ooh, it's going down, cause I know your style. I think I love you, but baby girl, I can't tell you how. Maybe it's your smile, or maybe it's your walk, or it's the things that you do when you shout it. It's the way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love you, shout it. I love the way you're calling on my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shout it. I love the things you do to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shout it. I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shout it. I love you, shout it.
She calling me her boo thing. I guess that mean I did real good last night. Took her to Ruby Tuesdays. Everybody know we getting money. She fucking with me, feed a nigga, put that food in a nigga tummy. I'm talking about the sex good and the head right. I told her when I hit the bed, hit the head like, yeah, we fuck on sight. You know she wanna rock and roll, she love that mic. The flow is crazy, thick and I'm loving shoulders. Niggas be mad at me, I took her out like all day. We walking good, we chillin' out in the hallway. You know she want me, I tell her to pop a
Shawty, it's the
Molly.
way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the way you're calling on my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love the things you're doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love you, shawty. I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love it, just the way you do your thing that make a brother wanna say, I love the way you calling on my name. You make a brother wanna say, I love the things you're doing to me, babe. You make a brother wanna say, I love spending time with you, babe. Ooh, I can do this all day. I love you, shawty. I love you, shawty.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. It's your big homie, Big Bede, man. That was one of my intro. That was my intro song called "I Love You," man. One of my little favorite songs. I like, man. You know, I'm a romantic guy, man. You know, what's good, Rebecca? So let me say this, man. If y'all want to live, come with me, man. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Things are getting very grim out here, and if we don't wake up right now, we don't have no more time to play. We don't have no more time to waste. We don't have no more time to chase and play and shit like that. If I could sit back and I could watch people suffer, but I'm not gonna keep doing it and let it go unheard. So what I see, I have to say something about, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not no lame ass nigga who could sit back and watch people suffer. And first thing first, I can't watch the women suffer, bro. And I know a lot of people don't care about this topic. I know y'all are probably tired of hearing Big Betty talk the talk, but guess what? We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk. Um, I got a bunch of videos. Let me get straight. Let's get to these videos because boy, I'm absolutely flabbergasted right now, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm blown away a little bit because we're at this point where a lot of people don't see it, and it's mostly a lot of the women. They don't see it. They don't see what's going on. And let me do my best, man. I had somebody today tell me I like to talk shit about women, right? And I had somebody say that to me. So it's crazy how people can jump to a conclusion without listening to what somebody says in totality. What's good, Archangel? It's crazy how people could listen and make conclusions about shit instead of listening into it until to totality. It's like I don't take clips off the news and then jump on here and say, "Hey, look at this! What I just seen," and talk about it. No, I do my research before I talk. And the sad thing about it is we're living in a time now where everybody's been given the false sense of they have an opinion. They've been given the false sense of they have the right to say how they feel. And you can speak your opinion, but opinions don't matter. Let me keep it a buck with y'all. Opinions don't matter. Your opinion is just how you feel based on the situation. If I'm coming with opinion, it wouldn't matter. I don't speak a lot of opinion because opinions don't fucking matter. See what I'm saying? I don't do opinion over here. But let's go. I'm gonna show y'all these videos, man. Let's get to this shit, man.
So I want you to talk about the accountability because
Hold on, before I get to there, hold on. You get straight in there. Hold on, girl. Hold on.
Women aren't meant to work, and forcing us is making us more masculine.
Let's go.
Listen, the system we live in runs on a masculine.
Let's go. Well, I hope y'all are ready for this shit tonight. Women, y'all better stick around. I promise you. Females, please stick around. Men too. But women, y'all better stick around because I'm telling you right now, this is something I'm trying to save y'all. Let's go. Let's go.
In solar clock. Men's biology follow a 24-hour hormonal cycle. Steady energy, resets daily, and consistent output. On the other hand, women's biology is totally different. We run on a 28-day lunar cycle with 4 distinct phases that shifts our hormones. Women aren't meant to work, and forcing us is making us more masculine. Listen, the system we live in runs on a masculine solar clock. Men's biology follow a 24-hour hormonal cycle. Steady energy, resets daily, and consistent output. On the other hand, women's biology is totally different. We run on a 28-day lunar cycle with 4 distinct phases that shifts our hormones, energy, mood, creativity, desire, and even our libido. So fellas, if your woman is never in the mood, this might be why. During menstruation, we naturally need more rest, nourishment, and retreat. Afterwards, energy rises, we feel more social and creative. Ovulation peaks with high energy and libido, and then before the next cycle, we turn inward, we're less social and more reflective. But society ignores this. The 9-to-5 grind, school, work, all designed for a man's biology. So what happens when we're forced to perform even when our body needs rest and nourishment? Stress builds, cortisol rises, and it disrupts estrogen and oxytocin, the hormones that fuel femininity, softness, and connection. The result? Women become more hardened, more closed off, aggressive, emotionally drained, and disconnected from our feminine essence. Men also suffer under patriarchy because this unnatural system spikes their stress levels and pulls them from their natural roles and being able to connect to their divine essence and their purpose as men. Capitalism taught us to tie our worth to productivity, but that's not who we are. The solution? Building community, divesting from these parasitic, unnatural systems, returning to ways of living and being that honor our bodies, our cycles, and each other. And men, it's time to rise in your divine role, to be the steady rock, the protector, the safe foundation, so that women can rest, open, and thrive in their feminine essence again.
Our electromagnetic.
So, I don't know if you caught what that sister said. I don't know if you caught what she said, but she said the truth. First and foremost, the reason why the family structure is so hard pressed and broken down is because we're living an unnatural lifestyle. We're not even living the way we're supposed to be living. You're not even eating the way you're supposed to eat. You're not even sleeping the way you're supposed to sleep. We're not even living the way we're supposed to be living. And you think you can have good results based on a lie that you're forced to live. First and foremost, how many women have you seen fall to the system? I've seen too many fall. Thank you, Rebecca, for blocking that lame nigga. I've seen too many of our women fall victim to the system and not have no support, no backing because they didn't have a foundation. They didn't have a family. I watch women give their youth, their best life, their best years to the system, only for the system to use them until they don't need them no more and spit them out. I've watched this for 40 years since I've been alive. I watched this, and watching and paying attention to history, this has been going on for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. Salute to you, man. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. What we're witnessing right now with the family structure so broken and the women so vulnerable and the children and women so vulnerable, what we're witnessing now is years worth of breakdown, generations and hundreds of years worth of breakdown. See what I'm saying? And that exactly. Look, we will all be used, just don't get misused. Exactly. Big facts. Big facts. See, look, it'd be better for you to be used by your family who needs you than to be used by a society who just wants to use you. I seen it all my life. I see women having sex with management. I see women having sex with a bunch of different managers and shit at jobs to keep a position. I see it every day. Women are selling out just to participate in this fucking society. Just to participate. Not even getting a top role, not even getting a top spot, not even getting a permanent spot. I'm talking about just to participate. You'll see them sell out. Thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate you. And thank you for coming in with positive energy, too. A lot of people come in and like to troll before they see what's going on. Listen, observe, and then make your decision on what's good if you want to hear or not. Because this channel, Big Bad A, my channel, is one of the best channels on anywhere on YouTube. I'm not lying. I don't play with y'all. I don't lie to y'all. I don't misuse this shit. I don't misuse my platform. I don't waste nobody's time. Tonight, I'm trying to save the women. If you watch my channel, you will know I'm always trying to save my women, because I was in a 13-year marriage that was failed because women just like to leave and think the grass is greener. I was in multiple relationships with women that failed because women don't understand longevity. They don't understand permanence. They move off of emotions and in temporary situations, and you cannot, well, you can do whatever you want to do, but if you make temporary actions based on your life, you ain't gonna go nowhere in life. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby Grizz. I appreciate you. I am doing it, but see, I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people have not elevated to the point where they can acknowledge. Thank you, Maddie Love. Thank you for tuning in, sweetheart. A lot of people haven't done the work on themselves to where they can even acknowledge or give credit to somebody when it's due. There's a lot of people have the jealousy heart. A lot of people have the envious heart, the evil heart. So they can't just say, hey man, I like what he got going on. Motherfuckers, I've had people watch my videos for days and days and days, then hit the subscribe button. Like you gotta be assured and perfectly assured before you just subscribe to a channel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro said, I've been with the same female for 30 years. It's not easy, but it is what it is. Let me tell you something, bro. Salute to that. Salute to you. And salute to Maddie Love for dropping a gift, man. Thank you so much, sweetheart, Maddie Love, for dropping that gift. Because Big Bad A don't get a lot of love. I am the truth, and I've been on here every day trying to save people. Like tonight, I'm trying to save the women, but I don't get a lot of love. So the ones who show me love, salute to y'all, man. The ones who real enough to give credit where it's due, salute to y'all, man. Because a lot of haters in this world, and they don't want to see a man come up, and they don't want to see a black man come up. But get what? I'm a single father who's taking care of 3 kids by my fucking self. If I don't come up, nobody's supposed to come up. If I don't come up, nobody's supposed to come up. Because guess what? I got people depending on me, and I don't stop. I got people depending on me, and I don't stop. Ain't no stopping over here, bro. Let's keep going. So let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. Because I got some very serious videos to show y'all tonight, man.
Because there are some people.
Hold up. We ain't ready for that yet. We getting there. We getting
I
there.
was married for 5 years, but I was with my husband for 10 years.
Now let me show y'all this video right here where women go.
I was married for
hold
5
up.
years, but I was
This is where women go wrong. Listen to this shit. Listen to this.
with my husband for 10 years. And I'm gonna be honest, I lost a good man. I was married for 5 years, but I was with my husband for 10 years. And I'm gonna be honest, I lost a good man because of my mindset of I can compete with a man. Like,
Okay.
clean vibes, Princess Streamer, I ain't have to fucking work, I ain't have to do nothing. I'm talking about lift a finger, but my mouth was bad. And I lost a good man. Like,
She said, "My
like I
mouth."
have to do nothing. Like everything about him was good.
So knowing that,
I'm taking that L, but I still have to.
so you working on it?
It's other good men.
So you working on it?
Huh?
You working on it?
My mouth.
I'm working on my mouth because in my next relationship, I'm going to obey direct orders. I disobeyed every direct order, but I didn't cheat. And I thought like, oh, I'm the perfect wife. I don't cheat. I don't go outside. I don't even get dogged up. But I'm in the house saying, fuck you, suck my dick. Fuck your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck everybody in this motherfucker. Man, fuck the kids we got together type shit. That's how mad I get. I fucked up a whole marriage. I had the nigga that every bitch wanted.
The crazy thing is,
And I'm sitting here saying that because it eats me up every day.
yeah. Shout out to you for taking
Because now I have to work my ass off. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm an alpha at the end of the day. And that's what fucked me up because I had the alpha mind.
That's why you have to heal
It
yourself.
put me in a soft girl era, but I still had the mindset of an alpha.
It's important.
I fucked up.
When you
know
heal
what I'm saying?
yourself-
That nigga don't want nothing to do with me.
It's two things, right? I always say, and I just said this to the last group we spoke to. Women don't understand that men are physically stronger than them, so a lot of women don't challenge a man on a physical level. So you guys like to spar with us with your mouths, which really affects a man. That's how you hurt a
Verbal
man,
abuse.
is about using your mouth.
Yeah, and I didn't mean all of that.
But another thing is, I want to point out too, is that you both ladies said you have princess treatment. You prefer princess treatment, and Eli got a big thing about princess treatment. You want to tell them
Princesses for doing
about
I'm a mother.
That's what I was saying. It's too many grown women, too many grown adult women wanting to be princesses instead of wanting to be a
wanna be a
queen.
queen.
The reason you want to be treated
Oh,
like
y'all
a
said it.
princess
That's what I'm saying.
is because you understand there's less responsibility. The princess has less responsibility than the queen. Like, so y'all grown ass women, not y'all specifically, but grown ass women talking about princess treatment. Like, y'all don't grow the fuck up and demand queen treatment. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what you said too is this is why there's such a concerted effort where you hear a lot of men talk about peace. And I don't think women truly understand when a man says he values peace. I look at it as, oh, he don't want to handle me, or he can't handle me. Like, no, like men have to go out into the world and we have to face a lot of like adversity. The last thing we need is to come home where we think it's a safe space to verbally combat our work. Like, that is a toll. And this is why
feel like we ain't giving them no attention.
this is why some men do step out, because maybe the chick, y'all, oh, she don't look as good as me, or she not as blah, blah, blah. Like, yo, but she provided him that peace, and that peace is way more valuable. And I think a lot of men don't understand.
I was married.
Yep. Let me say something to the women real quick. Cause I had so many women. I had so many women come back to me years later and say, I'm sorry for how I treated you. I wasn't fair. I wasn't right. I wasn't being mean. I was being mean to you. I wasn't right. I was not nice. This and that. I've had so many countless women come back to me after breaking it up, like we broke up, and they come back and say they were wrong. They wish they would have did it better. Let me tell y'all women something. Stop fucking up in your present and then thinking you can come back in the past, in the future. It don't work like that. You have to appreciate what you have in the future, in the present, because what you have in the present will turn to something in the future. But if you get rid of what you have in your present, it just turns into the past. Don't let that go over your head. Appreciate what you have in your present. Because what's in your present, if you don't appreciate it in your present, it will become your past. And the sad thing about it is a lot of women are running around with this mentality that they can do whatever they want to men, and men are a dime a dozen. It's actually the total opposite. Women are a dime a dozen. Statistics show women are like 6-7 women to every one man. Y'all are a dime a dozen. And I'm not saying that in a sense that you are not worthy in the dime. What I'm saying that in the sense of your statistics don't match up to the amount of men there are in this world. And you know why that is? We are living the way that we're trying to live in America. in the Western modern world is a fake, false lie. We're not supposed to be trying to fit all of our norm, all this shit in a box. You can't put life in a box. So you got women out here who think they're so selfish that they think they deserve to have one man for the rest of their lives. Listen to me. Y'all better listen. Don't run away. Don't run from the truth. Thank you so much for that PayPal donation. Thank you so much for that PayPal donation, Rebecca. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. My PayPal is Big Bayday, and my Chime. I got a Chime and PayPal. They took my Cash App away, but I got Chime, Big Bayday, one word, BIGBAYDAY, and I got PayPal, one word, BIG, Big Bayday, BIGBAYDAY. So if y'all want to support to the channel, please support, because I don't get much other than my people like Miss Rebecca, other than the sweetheart like Maddie Love who sent me a gift, other than the other brother who sent me the gift at the other person who sent me a gift at the beginning. I don't get a lot of it, so I'm thankful to all that I do get. So for anybody who does want to donate, $, not $, at Big Bayday, BIGBAYDAY on PayPal and on Chime. Thank you so much, Rebecca. I definitely appreciate you. So let me show y'all. Women are trying to fit life into a box. Women are not supposed to let me say y'all, women are not guaranteed statistically, number wise, or anything. You're not guaranteed to get a partner. Men are not guaranteed to get a partner. Only the top good men, the top special men get to really just have their choice in mating. Only the top special elite women get to choose the choice for mating. But most women, y'all are at a negative for partnership. So it's going to be 7 times harder. You have to work 7 times harder being a woman, because your statistics show you're 7 to 1. So you got to work 7 times as hard to get a husband. But let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Women don't have to do nothing to get ahead. The things women are required to do that men want and men need to get them chosen to be wives are free and simple. All of them are free and all of them are simple. Let me explain. Women don't have to do nothing to get a husband that costs money. Women don't have to do nothing to get a husband that spend too much anything. I'm gonna tell you, respect is free. Honor is free. Love is free. Self-worth and dignity, self-dignity is free. These are all free things. All you got to have is dignity for yourself, so you're not letting men abuse you and use you like a tool. All you got to have is loyalty for your man, loyalty for yourself, love for your man, love for yourself. Shit, you ain't even got to love them. Let me keep it another buck. Women, you don't even have to love us. All you got to do is respect us. I'm going to be honest with you. Motherfuckers don't got a woman doesn't have to love a man for her to be in a good long-term loving relationship. She don't. Because love comes and goes. Love is an emotion. Love is a season. It's an emotion. That shit gonna come. It's gonna come like a wildfire and take storm sometimes. Sometimes it's gonna subside and be cold like an ice block. Love is like is an emotion. So anybody, like I always tell people, we're not supposed to be seeking emotion, dopamine hits like lust and love and happiness. And we're not supposed to seek none of that shit. Your life is not about being happy. Please listen to me, women. Your life is not about being happy. Fuck your happiness. Does happiness come in a loving lifetime, long time relationship? Of course. Happiness is going to come from anywhere. Happiness is going to come from when you spending time teaching your child something. Happiness is going to come from watching people eat when you cook some good food. Happiness is going to come from providing and protecting. Happiness is going to come from different things. And you see, y'all heard some things that make me happy. So you have to find your own peace. You have to find your own happiness. You know, it's not hard what women are supposed to be doing in society. The problem is women have forgot who they are and they forgot what they are, and they're living out of order now. That's the problem. Let alone all the bum ass niggas. I ain't talking about the bum ass men. I speak for all real men. I speak for stand up men, strong backbone men, no bend, no fold men. That's the type of men I speak for. No nonsense, none of that. I speak for the real men who don't play like that, who don't do all that. I don't play that way. That's the type of men I speak for. And I don't speak for bum ass niggas. I don't speak for losers. I don't speak for irresponsible men who just have sex with women and leave. I don't speak for those men. I'm a long time stick around day one man. I've been in my nigga, why do you think I'm a single father of 3 children? Why? Because I'm the real caring, nurturer, loving spirit man. I'm a Cancer. That's what I do. So I'm trying my best to use all my knowledge and all my wisdom to help the women, because it has to stop. Y'all have to start working with men. There's no other way for you to survive. I'm going to keep it real with you. There's no other way for you to survive. None. There's no other way for you to make it. There's no other way for you to make it if you don't work with us. I'm just being honest.
A lot of folks have heard this phrase, right? 40 acres and a mule is.
Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all some money real quick. Let's get away from men and women real quick. Oh, it might be over. It might have been over. But see, I'm going to tell y'all, it ain't over for everybody. Some people are living the truth. Some people are living reality, and they're not going to suffer. It's over for all you motherfuckers who live in that. It's over for niggas who got Christmas trees in their house right now. It's over for niggas who just did Thanksgiving. It's over for niggas who are going from tradition, man-made tradition to man-made tradition to man-made. It's over for niggas like that. It's not over for people who think past the bullshit. It's not over for people who work together and see problems and create solutions. It's not over for community. It's not over for fellowship, for man and woman working together. That's where it begins at. Yeah, just because this country is built on hate don't mean I can't build a strong family. Just because this world is built on hate don't mean I can't build a strong family. I don't give a fuck if the world's burning around me, as long as the love in my home and the structure of my children's minds is right. And when we step out there in the world, I shall fear no evil. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. We ain't scared if the world's evil. I ain't scared. Of course, these devils got hate. And I'm going to show you the level of hate real quick. Y'all know that 40 acres and a mule shit? Let me show y'all why we never got let me show y'all how the 40 acres and a mule was given and stolen from the people. Let me show you how important economy is. Let me show you how important farming is. Let me show you how important agriculture is. Let me show you how important land is. Let me show you how important families are. Let me show you how important families are. Let me show you the importance of unity. And I'm going to show you how if we had what we were supposed to have and we're living the way we're supposed to be living, we wouldn't even have no problem. Let's go.
Well, as you say, a lot of people thought, okay, this just never happened. And your reporting is called 40 Acres and a Lie.
What's the truth behind this program? What do people not know?
What people don't know is that it wasn't just a promise that was broken. People will receive land titles. We found more than 1,250 people who got land titles, men and women. They picked out their plots of land, mostly on the plantations where they were enslaved. Actually, not everyone got 40 acres, which is another misconception. It was up to 40 acres. And then people were living there. They were planting their crops. They were selling them in Savannah. Some of them formed governments. They elected a sheriff. They were living their lives, and they lived there for like up to a year and a half before they were kicked off.
How did they get kicked off the land that the government gave them?
Basically, because Lincoln was assassinated. I mean, they had promised this land. They gave land titles. The government said, this is yours. You deserve it. You're going to keep it. But Congress needed to make those titles permanent. They had a majority in Congress who were willing to do it. But Andrew Johnson, he was the vice president. He was a white supremacist. He sided with the planters who wanted their land back, and he vetoed every effort to make those land titles permanent.
You did a little more research to talk about the value of the land. This is an important part of your reporting here. 1 4-acre lot that you identified in Jacksonville, Florida, based on a sale last year, that it would today 40 acres would be worth $2.5 million there. It's not just the land that was lost here in your reporting. Tell me about what else you found.
Yeah, well, just that generational wealth that wasn't passed on. You know, this 40 acres land was all the coast. It's like expensive coastal real estate. We found gated communities, golf courses, and restaurants, incredibly valuable lands. This is wealth that was not passed on, and that's kind of what we're trying to show is the impact. This is not a history lesson only. It's the impact on people who are alive today.
So, if you heard what was just said, first off, they lied to us about that. You know what I'm saying? They lied to us about that. I'm gonna read y'all's comments in a second. They lied to us about that 40 acres and a mule because you see that they gave that shit to over 1,000 black people. And what happened? They assassinated the president who allowed that. They assassinated the president who stood for that and reneged. Well, that ain't reneged because that is a racist word. They told a white lie. They told a white lie and took back what was given to the freed slaves after enduring hundreds of years of fucking free labor. They stole it back because the evil white supremacist president, as she stated, was so evil and vindictive that he couldn't see black people flourishing in America. And she did the study on the land that said if we would have held on to that little bit of land, them 4 acres in Miami or wherever she said, Florida, we would have been millionaires off of 40 acres in land. So what I'm trying to tell people is the big families, the land, the house, Big Mama having a house, Big Granddaddy Pawpaw having a house with land on it. That was the power. Pawpaw was the man because he had land. Pawpaw was the man because he had land. Big Mama listened to Pawpaw and gave him 16 kids, 13 kids, 11 kids, 9 kids because he was the man with the land. But guess what? You can't make 9 kids if you don't have a land in some houses nowadays. So that's why you got a bunch of niggas running around aborting and doing all this bullshit because they don't have enough in their mind, like Pawpaw had, to take care of them chilling. And Pawpaw didn't have a lot of money, but Pawpaw was a man and he had land, which he could grow things on, which would be sustenance for his children or sell product for him to sell. Nowadays, y'all don't even understand. Raw materials and resources is the main stake of the economy. And you got niggas running around, I bought a Louis bag, a Fendi bag. I got money, so I bought a Prada bag. And they showed you during the lockdown, during the tariff situation, that those bags are $30 to make. And they're charging y'all losers $10,000, $5,000. And your women have become so egotistical and evil even that they would require a man to spend $7 grand, $5 grand, $2 grand on a fucking handbag. That's pure evil. Even if you're rich. Even if you're rich. Because I'm going to tell you something. The super elite and uber elite people, The reason why they raise their prices to $5 grand and 10 grand is so your poor and regular people don't even come around. Because the super elite rich, they make the money. They have the money on tap, so they don't have no no need to even worry about money. So they'll go in there and drop 75,000 on the bag because their account says 2 billion. Their account says 155 million. So there's nothing when you making the money and you're getting free labor from slaves and shit like that. They don't want that. I mean, they don't need that money. So they'll go out to a dinner and spend $2,000 at a dinner just to be away from the poor people. There is no such thing as racism the same as it used to be now. It's social, financial racism now. It's a different form of bias going on because there's too many black people and people all around the world, white, black, all races, that have done too many good things for everybody to totally dismiss everybody. So now they've made it to where the money is the dividing factor. Now they made it to where the money is the dividing factor. And so now we have it to where the women have fed into this evil, egotistical money system, and they say, I want a man who makes this amount. I want a man who makes this. Because when I was growing up, women were not worried about men making this amount of money. They weren't worried about men making that. They were worried about good men. They were having them good men who worked at them jobs and come home dirty and worked every day, and they were working together. See, what y'all fail to realize, just because you make enough money in this economy or the past economy, just because you were able to make enough money to where you feel like you could do everything by yourself, does not mean you were supposed to be an individual. We have 7 billion people on this planet. We are not meant to be individuals. That evil individual lifestyle that they have you living is satanic. You're not supposed to be at home with a rose and dildos and playing in your clothes. You're not supposed to be at home with the rose and dildos. We're supposed to be working together. And my whole point, I'm trying to save the women. So just stick around and listen. Just like I titled it live, if you want to live, come with me. Women, if you want to live, come with me. I know you're a dude. You talk like a dude. I know. That's not what I'm telling you. You just asked the question. Y'all niggas be weirdos. You just asked, what am I here talking about? I'm trying to save the women. So women, if you want to live, come with me. And men, if you want to listen how to be a better, wiser man, stick around. That's all I'm saying, bro. If you want to get right, this your spot. If women want to survive, because I'm about to, let me show y'all. Fuck me talking. Let's go. Ain't no talking no more. Let's go. Watch this. If you want to survive this economy, if you want to survive what's happening, if you want to survive what's about to happen.
All right, well, here's the deal. As I said, when couples come to me and say they want to be pop.
A lot of folks have heard this phrase, right?
I was married before.
All right, so I'm going to play that one and I'm going to play these ones. Let's go. Watch this.
If they don't love you, they may not respect you. I just want the lady respect the man, and the man love the lady. That's the beautiful couple. If you respect the man never get away, never leave you. They stuck with you forever.
What if someone that respects you cheats on you? I said, what? So what if someone that respects you cheats on you?
Respect you and cheat on you?
Yeah. And they come and say, oh, I'm sorry.
No, if they respect you, they don't cheat. And then they cheat, they don't respect.
Maybe they just went out and had too many drinks.
No. That is bullshit. That is plan. No.
If they respect you, no, that now no happen. If they don't get along, respect and cheat, they don't go together.
Nope.
What if a man loves his wife and cheats on her?
The man, I don't think he loves his wife either. If they love, they never cheat.
Is there forgiveness after cheating?
No way.
Hell no.
To me, no way.
Hell no.
Because like, when you forgive it, it doesn't work.
Yep.
Everything I'm not sure. But for cheating, you got to get out over there, get out of the marriage as quick as you can. The more you stay, the more painful you got, the more mad you have. If that cheat, that means that's it. No more love, no more nothing. Done.
What is the best quality that a man or a woman can possess that makes them a good spouse?
Reason why.
So, hey, bro just said a million words if you didn't pick up on the dialect. Bro, if your woman respects you, if she respects herself, like I said, she got to respect herself and you. If she has respect, self-respect, and self-dignity and shit like that, she not going to cheat, my nigga. And men, we're not. Let me show y'all something. If men love women, once we love you, that shit is forever. Watch this video. This man's gonna simp his way to death. This nigga's gonna simp Watch this shit, man. Watch this. Oh my God. Oh my God. This man finna simp to death, bro. We love y'all unconditionally.
Oh, that much. And that ain't cool. Hold on, let me get this.
Did you already pack the food for the road?
Watch this shit. Watch this shit. I ain't paying attention to that lame man nigga, man. You feel me? I ain't paying no attention to no newcomer. Newcomers don't know. You gotta earn some attention. Look, unless you saying something real like the young ladies who watching. Appreciate y'all. But y'all coming with that bullshit, bro, you a man too, bro. You know you finna get ignored. Said we need a heavyweight division in a women's UFC. Man, hell no. Get the fuck, man. Get the hell out of here, man. Man, hell no. Look, let me show you something. So this man right here was with a 600-pound woman, and he died trying to keep her motherfucking ass. Watch this shit. Let me show you how bad men love y'all. It's fucked up too.
Wash no dishes, I know that much. And that ain't cool. Hold on, let me get this.
Did you already pack the food for the road?
Yeah, I got you plenty of snacks. Okay. You know, your snacks took a half the back.
Okay. Well, we're about to stop to get something to eat because I'm hungry.
I bet you are. Tuck it in, you ready? Oh, one more time. Okay. Lord have mercy. Let me get these keys.
I know this shit the spot, baby. I'm starting to already feel better.
Oh, you just started?
Yeah, just started.
Okay. Well, there it is. There you go.
What you mean by that?
There it is. There you go.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, baby. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
Baby, you got up a couple of more. You want me to push you on this? I'll push you. Come on. Hold the door, son. Hold the door open. Hold the door up. I'm gonna push you. Since you can't take these last 5 steps, and you wanted that good old Louisiana chicken, here you go. There you go. Ride the cart. Ride the cart. You can't, this fight can't go that far. So you gonna give up everything what Dr. No tell you about? You can't eat this, you can't eat that. You gonna give up? You gonna give up? Here, there you go. Boom. Here, come on. I gotta help you up. You gotta, come on, man. Come on. Come on, you gonna have to get in her. Come on.
Oh, I gotta get myself together.
You wanna sit back down? Cause you sit back down, I'm not gonna help you up this time. You like to kill me. Okay, come on. There you go. I don't know where I'm gonna sleep, but I'll be honest.
I lost my best friend.
So he died. Rest in peace to that brother, for real, man. Rest in peace to that brother. He died trying to keep up and take care of her big ass, bro. Straight up, bro. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. He died simping, super simping for a woman, bro. See, simping is deadly. Simping is deadly. See, we would love you to our own detriment. This man died because he couldn't really fully keep it real with her motherfucking ass. He died because he was trying to keep up with her and pick her up and kept doing this. Did you hear when he picked up? He said, "Man, you better." He said, "You if you get down again, I ain't gonna pick you back up because you like to kill me." You imagine how many times he had to deadlift a 600-pound fucking woman. Imagine deadlifting a 600-pound fucking person. And then on top of that, you got to care for him. You got to cook for him. You got to clean for him. You got to make love to him. Like, what the fuck? He was deadlifting all day about 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Because you know she going to get up to the toilet. She going to get up to the bed. She going to move around. He got to help deadlift her every day. They've been married. They got kids together. He been doing that shit since she was skinny. He was with her since she was skinny. Or slim, or whatever you want to call it. And see, women like to say men don't love them, but that man was staying with that woman 600 pounds and all. And he died. He died. Trying to take care of that woman, bro. Simping is deadly. I wouldn't suggest simping to my worst enemy. I watch women, even me, I've been a simp before. I watch women break men down just to leave them in the end. Hell yeah, that's true love. Deadlifting a 600-pound woman. Talking about your snacks took up half the bag. Like, he loved that woman, bro. Simping, aka not telling her the truth about herself. Baby, you damn near out of there, baby. Not knowing she was gonna kill him. Not knowing him trying to take care of her killed him. Like, bro, you cannot make this shit up. I don't make this shit up. It comes across my phone and I just gotta talk about it. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? I'm seeing brothers die behind simping. Because if my wife gets 600 pounds and if my wife becomes, I'm still going to love her, but ain't no way. What? You hungry? But you ain't getting nothing to eat. Fuck is you talking about? You can find true love. It's just people don't have love in their heart. I got love in my heart. You know what I mean? Look, if that was my wife, he talking about I packed the bag up with half the bag, it was snacks. And then we talking about going somewhere to eat. Man, you better stop fucking playing with me. First off, I'm not packing up half no bag with no goddamn snacks. First off. Second off, you don't need to eat more than I need to eat. If you eat more than me, we're not finna do this. And I can eat. I'm a big dude. I'm 6'4" and 200 pounds. I'm a big dude. You can't, if you eat more than me, listen, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Well, I'm not feeding the goddamn buffalo. I'm not feeding the children over here. This ain't Feed the Children Foundation. The wife's plate, your wife's plate is not supposed to be bigger than her husband's plate. See, this is where people need to tell the truth. And this is where the truth hurts a little bit. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. Let me block this lame ass nigga. Hold up and block this fuck nigga. Get your lame ass off my Get your lame ass off my shit. Look, my wife was 600 pounds. First off, I wouldn't let her get to that point. He was big too, so he had to be all of 300 pounds. He couldn't barely talk. Like right now, I'm congested because I'm sick. This man could barely talk. He's like, and that is a clear sign of overweight, indigestion, things like that, heart problems. You're not supposed to be sounding stuffy and shit. Like, you feel me? You're not supposed to be having excess mucus and shit backed up in you. You know, you're not. So to watch this type of shit, man, it is crazy to me, y'all. I would help my woman out instead of letting her get worse off than what she was. I wouldn't. I'm be like, listen, baby, we're gonna eat. You're gonna eat. Yes, you're gonna eat. You're gonna eat 4 times, 5 times, however many times you want to eat, but you're not eating none of that bullshit no more. And see, this is where I keep telling y'all about natural flavors. If you eliminate natural flavors out your life, you could eat whatever you want to eat. It's just what y'all are eating. You can't make it and thrive eating an unhealthy diet. You can't. Let me see if I can find this video. Now let me show y'all. This what I downloaded though. Watch this. Women think they're guaranteed. Look, listen to this.
Let's talk about the accountability, because there's some people who are listening like, girl, ain't gonna be no other woman. I'm enough for my man. I'm all the things to my man. I'm all the things to my woman. She can't be wanting nobody else. What do you say to that?
66% of those married today are in adulterous affairs. That's most all. 40% of those married today in the U.S. are sexless. That means sex less than 4 times a year. What is this person talking about? Do they understand the law of averages? Do they understand if their child came home with a 40% correct on the test? That's our marriage rate. 30% is still married. Okay, so if your son came home with a 30% correct, you just gonna be praising him and let him do the same thing? No, you're gonna get help for that person. We have a problem. We're losing our wealth behind it. We're losing our children behind it. This is not a joke. So that's what I would say to somebody who has an issue with me solving the problem of going against our nature in Western marriage. It's not even our culture. Who culture is it? It's not our culture. And so all I've done is study indigenous culture worldwide. That was my major at Howard University, plus psychology. And I've created new models that work.
Everybody think the man is supposed to...
You hear me? You hear what she said? Did y'all hear what she said? It's not even logical for women to think that you're gonna have this one Prince Charming and ride off into the sunset. That shit is not realistic. And then when you get the Prince Charming, you're not gonna appreciate the nigga because you don't like good guys. Y'all don't like good guys. I've seen women swallow good men alive for my whole life. It's all I know is women swallowing simps and lollipop niggas and suckers. That's all I know is women dragging suckers. I used to make money off of suckers. People don't understand. That's a whole trade in itself. Women manipulating men out of money. That's a whole trade in itself. But as far as relationships go, women cannot even y'all can't believe that you're supposed to just have one knight in shining armor and you're going to be happy and secure and everything's going to be perfect. That shit is false, baby. And it's so bad now that a lot of women are saying that they can have multiple men. Like, and they're doing it really. Like, it ain't saying it, they're doing it. Women having a roster of dudes. Y'all hear them talking about it. Got my roster and this and that. I'm running through these niggas and you hear it. I ain't just talking. Y'all hear it. But the solution to all this shit, if men and women start working together, we don't have to suffer. We don't have to be poor. We don't all have to be childless and partnerless. We don't. If we work together, Life's all about perception. Life's all about perception. I just watched last night a documentary. Let me tell y'all this real quick. I just watched last night a documentary of China where it was a warehouse where they were making everything from coffee makers to irons to everything. They were making everything we use. All the shit in Walmart, all the stores, the blenders, the coffee makers, they were making all that shit. So there was a factory in China that had 17,000 employees. And these people, these employees, these Chinese people were building the products we use every day with their hands, assembling this shit like mathematics and science, math, number. Like they had to, it was so fucked up. They had to make them study there for years for free. And they had to pay tuition to study and basically work on hand on site. They had to pay for years tuition to work for free on the job. And then after when they become old enough or whatever the case may be, they get brought on and get paid. So for years, they have to work there and live there like a college dormitory or a military boot camp for pay. They have to pay to work. And then after they pay a certain fee or whatever they pay or whatever it is, the stipulation, then they become employees and they have to live there. The employees don't get to, they have to live there. They have to, look, they incentivize, basically they live the rest of their lives there. They incentivize these employees to marry other employees because there's no, like, they don't get to leave. So they incentivize them to marry other employees and shit like that. And what they do is they have group weddings. This shit was so fucking crazy. It was like some dystopian. I never seen no shit like this. Listen, at this job, this is all going on at the job. They don't get to leave. They're stuck there with 17,000 people. They have to pay tuition to be interns for 4 years. And then after their internship is over, they get to be employees. They incentivize them to marry other employees. They have group weddings. They eat food on site. They don't leave. They eat food on site. They have basketball, soccer, and different sports and shit they get to do. It's like a fucking prison warehouse that they never leave. I never seen no shit like this, man. Exactly, bruh. Go on Tubi and let's see if I can find the documentary. It's on Tubi. And that shit is on Tubi. It's called like China's Warehouse 17,000 or something. Type in like 17,000 Chinese warehouse and it'll pop up. It was pathetic. The one of the ladies said she can make, what'd she say? She can make an iron. She could do her part in the assembly line. She can make 100 irons in under a minute. No. 100 irons in an hour. She does them a minute. What she does on the assembly line takes a minute, so she can do up to 100 irons an hour. Factory City. Yep, it's called Factory City, bro. Please watch that shit. That shit is so sad, but it's good. They don't just watch that shit and you will see where we're headed. Donald Trump is talking about this right now. See, y'all think, all Americans think you're safe and straight and this and that. Donald Trump's talking about making America a warehouse country again, like we were in the 50s. See, we were able to take care of our families off of one factory job in the 50s and whoop-de-whoop, but they don't talk about the conditions and shit. That shit was rough being a warehouse production country. They took that away from us and shipped that all overseas. Post the World War, we were a warehouse country. shoe factories, parts factories, all kind of shit we was exclusively making here in America. Exclusive. But they limited that shit a whole lot and shipped it other places. And the reason why they did that is to other places, the price per labor is 10 times cheaper depending on where you're at. So you could take your US dollar to wherever you go and you could invest that money and get 100 times more profit. That's why they ship the businesses across overseas. That's why Donald Trump is telling companies, if you want to come to America, we'll give you tax free. We'll do all these bonuses. Look out for you if you come start your business here. That's why he's doing that. Because they're trying to make America great again. But what America great again entails is factory cities. So y'all don't realize, if you pay attention to history, and if see, Big Bad is here to save you. So I did the work, so you don't have to do the work. But women, if you don't tighten up, and lock on to a good man, it's going to be very rough for you. They did this to statistics right now. They said, let me see. Okay, let me ask this. What's the average age for the oldest working retired people in America?
There isn't a specific average age for the oldest working retirees, but many Americans continue working. In 2023, nearly 550,000 people worked past 80. Many people aged 65 to 74, and those 75 and older also remain in the workforce, often for financial or personal reasons.
You hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my God, did you hear that? 80s, over 500, over 500,000 Americans are working in past their 80s. And the percentage is higher for 70s. So motherfuckers are still working. You ain't gonna be able to stop. Retire where? Their only retirement plan is a husband or a wife. God damn it. Y'all don't understand it. Oh God, y'all don't understand it. There is no retirement plan. The only retirement plan is if you work together with a man and a woman and build a future that you could base it on a survival instead of basing it on a future that's based on community and working together instead of just based on take. Working us till we die, and we ain't gonna be able to stop. You think you're gonna be able to stop working? You don't have $1 million sitting around that you could just eat humbly and live humbly, living like what, $2,000 a month, $1,025, $1,500 a month. You can't live humbly off of $1,500 a month and structure your life off of the millions of dollars. You can't do that. And so, because the reason why, because you got taste and you want this and you got to go drive this and you're going to have this and you're going to do this and do that. And I'm used to this and have this luxury. And you sold out to these luxury, cheap Chinese products. Listen to me very carefully. You sold out to own these cheaply made, handmade Chinese products that are made by a young person in China. And you sold out for these. And now you have all your items and you have all your bullshit with no human to share it with. Was your selling out worth it? When your items were made for 25 cents, when your item that you spent so much money on was made for $5, when the item you hold up so highly and take pictures of, you get a new person you want to take pictures of, You want to do all that dumb shit and idolize items when they were handmade by a young, hardworking lady the same age as you, who doesn't complain. She makes 100 of them in a fucking hour. Who doesn't complain, and she just makes them over and over and over and over. Who doesn't complain? Those women were happy to marry men in the factory and live in the factory for the rest of their lives. They were happy for that. And you motherfucking American women are complaining that your husband is this or your husband's that, or you don't want a man, you rather have a bear than a man. Okay, then. Wait till the factory life comes. Just give it a minute. And the sad part about it is, you're not going to stop working, so you're not even going to recognize it coming. And then you're going to look up and say, this is normal, just like the Chinese people. They're running around saying that slavery that they're living in is normal because it's all they know, because life's all about perception. So when we got women running around here in their 40s and 50s still screaming, I'm single and I'm happy, their poison is because of their perception. When you got women who say they are at the table and they ain't got to do nothing but bring some used coochie to the house, their perception is their poison. For the women who abandon good men and abandon good families to go out and chase rich men and chase dreams, their fucking perception is their fucking poison. And I know nobody cares about women, but I do. I'm sick and tired of watching women waste and rot like apples that fell off the tree because they don't have a good person to make a future with. I'm tired of watching women fall off the tree and rot at the bottom of the tree and nobody getting to pick them up and enjoy their fruit. Nobody getting to enjoy the fruits of their labor. Nobody getting to share the fruits. Their fruit just gonna rot away. Man, fuck. That's not what God wanted for you. That ain't what God intended for you. That ain't God. That ain't what. That ain't what God made you for. That ain't what God created you for. Thank you, S. Chase. Thank you for that super chat. That ain't what God created you for. He didn't make you to wither away under the fruit shade of the fruit tree. He didn't make you for that. He made you to spread your fruit, spread your seed, spread your fruit, plant your seeds, nurture it, water it, take care of the plants, and then get more fruit. Women are supposed to be the gift that keeps on giving because they're supposed to have love and share their love with their husband and then make love to their husband and create children for them and her husband to keep the love going. But women don't even understand that. You got women having accidental children and then resenting them for their whole life because they just fucked around and had them out of some nasty wedlock sex. I'm not gonna play with y'all because ain't nobody playing with these women. I'm not gonna play with y'all because ain't nobody playing with these women, bro. They're about to start suffering real bad, and I'm not gonna keep playing with them. I'm not gonna keep sugarcoating it. We keep lying to these women, they're gonna keep suffering longer and harder. We gotta break it to them real so they can wake up out of the illusion and come into reality and start working with us. We need women to listen to men so we can work together and survive the coming winters. Because it's getting so cold out here, and I ain't just talking about warmth. I'm talking about spiritual shit. We need y'all's nurture and y'all's love. We need the woman's love to endure the battle we're about to have to fight. Imagine a soldier like Big Betty going out to battle and then coming back and nobody's there to lick my wounds or mend my wounds. Imagine have to fight your own battle, then mend your own wounds. Imagine fighting a battle and then coming back and having to mend your own wounds, sew yourself up. I've been having to do this my whole life. That's why I always used to tell women, you got to make yourself useful to me. Because if you're not useful, you're useless. And I used to tell them that. They get mad when I used to tell women that. But see, I know how to, I'm not sugarcoating nothing, man. If a woman is not useful, they're useless. If a man is not useful, he's useless. So we need to understand our worth, and we need to understand what we bring to the table. You know, women are out here promoting uselessness and expecting shit in return. And the only men that are going to give you that are going to be the lame, sucker, loofy, doofy niggas. And you don't want them sucker, simp, loofy, doofy ass, hoot ass nigga. You don't want that. You want a real man like Big Betty. So the only way to get that is to work for it. And I'm gonna be honest. A lot of women don't understand the shit, like I said a few minutes ago, the shit that men require from y'all is free. Love, honor, respect, dignity, self-respect. That shit is free. If you have all them few 4 things, you can make it out here in this world. But common sense ain't common, and motherfuckers ain't got no self-respect because most people don't care about themselves. You know, most people's only, you know, they're not worried about what's best for the society and for themselves. They only, you know, it's just sad, man. I love y'all though, man. I just want to see, let me let this sister end this off with one more last message, but I just want to see, I got to see the world in a better place. I got sons, I got daughters here, man. I can't see this world end up like this, man, without trying to do something. You know, if y'all don't recognize anything, please understand that I'm fighting for the women. If you don't understand anything, understand that I'm fighting on behalf of the women, because if you know what I know, the chains are coming back. The chains are coming back. They want the chains. They just Donald Trump just said the other day they're not even going to acknowledge Martin Luther King. God damn these motherfuckers, man. These motherfuckers are disrespectful, bro. First off, Dr. Martin Luther King was the last black activist. He was the last on my favorites list of black. But that doesn't mean his birthday should be not honored and commemorated when he did a whole lot. He was trying to do more than that. They just killed him because he was trying to do more than he did. He wasn't just talking about getting blacks and whites together. That nigga was talking about self-respect and honor and dignity for black people. And they were fighting for reparations for blacks. When him and Malcolm X got together, that's when they went over to Mecca and Medina and did they holy pilgrimage over there, and they got his Martin Luther King got enlightened and figured out what really was going on. They had to kill him. And this is all public record. I ain't speaking no conspiracy. This is all public record. Even about the doctor who suffocated him with the pillow in the hospital. It's all public record. Martin Luther King wasn't what people thought he was. They were trying to use him, but once you get so much power and you get your word good, you ain't finna just let everybody just play your people like that, bro. Cause like, goddamn, these motherfuckers, racist people won't let us have a moment to where we can just enjoy our life. They see us chilling on the block, they're gonna call the police on you. They see you doing it, they're gonna do, like, they don't want to just see us live, bro. I'm telling you. And as far as women goes, we got black men who are trying to live up to the relationship standards of European men. That will never work for us. Every black man is not a strong black man, but even strong white men, this isn't even a race thing. Alpha men don't have to live up to the same standards as other men. It's not even a race thing. Alpha men don't have to live up to the same standards for other men. Alpha men are gonna, they say the top 17% of men, the top 18% of men are the ones who have making all the babies. Only going for alphas. And me, I got 5 babies. I got 4 human babies, and I even got an alien baby mama. So this dick is universal. I got that universal galactic dick. I got galactic dick. You hear me? I'm dropping galactic dick off in these women, trying to save their souls with some superstar galactic dick. For real. I got alien baby. My baby, I got an alien baby mama. Fuck with me for real. I ain't no cap in my shit. I'm out of this motherfucker too. I'm getting the fuck off here too. I ain't lying. I got that galactic shit. Let's go though. It's your big homie, Big Bad. People don't understand cause niggas ain't galactic. I got that galactic. Yeah, I got another daughter. Hell yeah, alien baby mama. I don't know nothing about no planet. I'm not no alien like that. I'm just getting used, you know. What pack you smoking? I ain't smoking shit. I got an alien baby mama. You feel me? I got an alien daughter. Long time ago. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. I ain't no cap in my rap. Niggas just ain't on that like that. But I'm on that. It's your big homie. Let's go, man.